This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we're talking about Camron here. Now, Camron and Vado used to be a team called the UN. This is when Dipset kind of was taking a break, okay? Jim Jones and Joel's were doing their own thing. Camron went down to Miami. He was doing some separate stuff. And then he came back, and then, he embraced Vado, and we got to know Vado through Camron. And Vado's nice. Vado did an interview with Hoffa TV yesterday. I reported on it just a few hours ago, and now Camron has already done a response because Vado didn't really violate him, but he told a different story than Camron told a story about why that didn't work out with Vado. He said Vado was texting him weird stuff. He was getting in his feelings about little stuff, and, I could get more into detail on that later. I got to brush up on the exact reason, but it also came down to signing to Interscope. He had his own manager, but Camron was trying to get him the deal at Interscope, and it was conflicting. And Camron was like, "Yo, what are we doing here?" Like, Camron put a lot of work into Vado to get him to a level where he could get signed to Interscope, and now he's messing with the deal. He's like renegotiating it with a different manager, and then I think the deal went through eventually, but Camron just kind of like fell back, and then eventually Khaled signed him after Camron would just stop messing with him. Something else happened that I'm not going to talk about because it's not public, but something happened in Harlem to Vado that made Camron kind of fall back too, and something happened with Vado there. But Vado is a good guy. It's just that it's a conflicting story. So Camron sends a warning to, because like Hellrail, J.R. Writer, and 40 Cal are also doing interviews, and they're not talking anything bad about Camron, but Camron's just warning people, like, don't go that route because I got the dirt on you guys. And, this is no shade to Vado or anything. He's just telling his side of the story. Camron told his side of the story, but Camron doesn't like that. It's kind of conflicting with his side of the story because he said Camron didn't like it that he was, like, messing with other artists and, who's messing with, like, Joel's and Jim when they weren't cool. Yeah, like he said, and then they got back together and it was over. Like, that's not kind of how it went. The way Camron tells it is a very different story. So he's just like, yo, what? Like, don't make me look like a liar. So then Camron put this out today, just warning these guys, like, yo, don't play.
PSA, I'm going to say this one time. Anybody I used to work with or was cool with, or even personal, if I helped you out in life and you throw dirt on my name, I'm going to expose everybody. That goes for men and women. I'm going to expose you bad. Stop going on these shows lying on me, man. Period. Because I'm going to get greasy, pause. Super greasy. I'm going to talk about your girlfriends, how they used to call me and beg to tell them no because you guys was cool. I'm going to tell niggas how niggas' wife, the hoe from the block, had a kid with him. They got mad because she was a hoe from the block. When we told you she was a hoe from the block. I'm going to talk about how niggas got beat up on their own block, begged me to come to their block because niggas on their block beat them up before the internet. I'm going to talk about how niggas was junkies and drug addicts and everything else. I'm telling you, I got mad dirt. I got iPhone 3s and 4s in a safe just for y'all niggas. Inches. I got all my old phones. I got the DMs and texts from this year where y'all begging me to still come with y'all, to still work with y'all. Men and female. I promise you. Look, I'm looking at him. Mr. Petty is right here. He's right here, waiting on y'all. Leave this nigga alone. When a nigga asks you about me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, be like, I'd rather not talk about it. I promise you, it's nobody above me having dirt on you, bad dirt. Nobody. I promise you this ain't what y'all want. Stop lying on me. I ain't fucked with none of y'all in the last 10, 15 years. It's sad that niggas are still asking y'all niggas about me and females. That go to show y'all ain't do shit since I stopped fucking with y'all. So niggas still asking y'all about me? I'm talking about everybody. It's not one person. It's several. Several. Y'all gotta have something better going on in life. It's been 10, 15 years since I started fucking with you niggas and shit. And this is what they ask y'all in interviews. That go to show you should be mad about that you ain't doing it with your life. Any person I work with made at least 6 digits, if not millions. It's not my fault that you don't know how to spend your money and you go broke after you get the money. It ain't one person I work with that they can get at least 6 digits minimum, if not millions. Keep it up. Keep it up. I promise you. I promise you. I have all of your files. I screenshot the text messages, the DMs, since iPhone 3 was out. I promise you, I have the iPhone 3, the iPhone 12, still begging all of y'all, niggas and bitches. I'm gonna end it there. I promise you. Say anything about me. Say one thing. Say one thing. You've been warned.
Yeah, so Camron is tight and just warning people, like, don't go too far because I got the files on you. I got the dirt, okay? And I don't blame him for doing that because, you know, some people get asked too many questions, then they start getting loosey-goosey. So it looks like SPottemGottem will be recovered. His car got shot up 5 times in Miami last night. Someone pulled up on him, let it go in the car, Swiss cheesed the car. He got popped up 5 times. He was in critical condition this morning, but he's expected to now make a full recovery, which is good. I mean, I think he's only like 19 or 20. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. SPottemGottem will make a full recovery. I know a lot of people were concerned. I mean, this is the guy who, if you don't know who SPottemGottem is, he did beatbox. You know, everyone was doing viral stuff to beatbox a couple months, just a year ago, right? Was that a year ago now? I don't know. But anyways, SPottemGottem will make a full recovery. And recently he was just in the news with that whole Dallas controversy where a cop put him on blast because of his lyrics in a song, and his lawyer had to respond to that. So anyways, he will be recovering. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and make sure you guys have the bell turned on for everything. Only 17% of you hit the bell for all notifications on. That means that you're not getting notified when the videos drop. And a lot of you complain that you don't get notified when the videos drop. It's because you didn't click the bell. So re-click the bell and say all notifications on, okay? You don't want to miss the news. Peace.